Hi, Math Explorers! Today, we're going to be pattern detectives. We'll learn how to spot subtraction patterns in numbers and figure out what number comes next. Subtraction patterns are like secret codes that follow special rules. Put on your thinking caps and let's start finding patterns together. Look at this number pattern: 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. What happens when we go from one number to the next? Excellent! You found the pattern rule. We subtract 5 from each number to get the next number. Now that you know the pattern rule is subtract 5, what are the next two numbers in the pattern? Great job! Since the rule is subtract 5, the next numbers in the pattern are 30 minus 5 is equal to 25 and 25 minus 5 is equal to 20. Look at this pattern: 100, 90, 70, 60. What is the pattern rule? Perfect! The pattern rule is subtract 10 to get from one number to the next. Now that you know the rule is subtract 10, what is the missing number in the pattern? Fill in the blank. Amazing! Since the pattern rule is subtract 10, the missing number in the pattern is 90 minus 10 is equal to 80. Awesome pattern investigating! You've discovered that subtraction patterns follow a rule where we subtract the same number each time. To find the pattern rule, look at the difference between each pair of numbers. Once you know the rule, you can predict what comes next in the pattern. Now let's explore some more challenging patterns in real-world situations. Maya has a jar of marbles. She removes the same number of marbles each day. Look at how many marbles remain: 78, 72, 66, 60, 54. If this pattern continues, how many marbles will be left after 8 days? First, find how many marbles Maya removes each day by finding the difference between each pair of numbers. Then, figure out how many marbles will be left after 8 days, starting from 78. Amazing work! You discovered that Maya removes 6 marbles each day. Starting with 78 marbles, she'll have 36 marbles left after 8 days. In a video game, a player starts with 200 points. Each time they miss a target, they lose the same number of points. After 4 misses, the player has 160 points. What is the pattern? Excellent detective work! If the player started with 200 points and has 160 points after 4 misses, they must lose 10 points each miss. Congratulations, pattern investigators! Today you've mastered how to identify subtraction patterns by finding the difference between each pair of numbers. Describe patterns using clear rules like subtract 5 or subtract 10. Use patterns to predict future numbers in a sequence. Solve real-world problems by recognizing and extending patterns. These pattern skills will help you solve many problems in math and in everyday life. Remember, patterns are everywhere. You just need to look for them.